education, learning, and knowledge. That's the main thing of anything you want to become or to go or putting any goals. If you know what you're doing, if you know what you're eating, if you know who you are and what you're made of, so after that, nothing will get wrong in your life. Probiotics are live microorganisms that are intended to have health benefits when consumed or applied to the body. Although people often think of bacteria and other microorganisms as harmful germs, many are actually helpful. Some bacteria help digest food, destroy disease causing cells, or produce vitamins. To know more about the importance of beneficial bacteria, we are pleased to have with us today Mr. Khaalid Al-Abdulghani, researcher in beneficial bacteria. Hello and good morning, Mr. Khaalid.
Good morning to you. Thank you so much for hosting me.
It is wonderful to have you, and we were chatting off the air, Mr. Khaalid, Mohammed, and we were talking about a lot of us. In fact, since the beginning maybe of our ages, we always wash our hands with a special soap, and we always cleanse our houses with a special detergent, especially the one that kills 99% of the bacteria. But you said that's not good. Killing 99% of the bacteria is in fact harmful and not beneficial. Is that right?
You guide me to somewhere else, whereas we are talking about the skin now. So skin, there is the bacteria. We are living in the bacteria world. Okay. The bacteria, it's not living in our world. We are living in their world. So it is inside and it is outside. So if we are talking about the skin, so the bacteria, it is living in our skin. So we said, oh, come on, what is it? There is bacteria over here. And I used to do that. And I used to wash my hand because there is a bacteria. But it is a beneficial bacteria. It is not bad bacteria. If we take care of this bacteria, it will take care of our skin. And if we are talking about the faces, that is, we are spending a lot of, mainly ladies, on this product that
creams
is
and
on
cosmetics,
air.
that's so true.
Yes, the most important thing that is after makeup and after everything, you have to take care of the prebiotic, not even the probiotic product. So that is, you have to feed your probiotic, which is in your face. Okay, so that is this is what is enhancing the collagen. So that is your skin will be looking different. All the skin diseases, which is eczema, all diseases, all diseases, which is we are suffering and our children from, it is because of missing the probiotic, which is immune system. Number one. Number two, it is the topical. We have to feed the probiotic.
So, doctor, you are telling me that the first sentence that you said, we are living in the bacterial world and they are not living in ours. We are really coming into them. So, when is the first time a person acknowledge his body to bacteria?
Let me tell you how it is the bacteria start and how we live with it or they live with us. Right from the beginning, from the breath canal, we got the first shot of the probiotic. If we ask anyone, that is, what is the first thing that is entering the intestine of the human, you will say that it is a milk.
Yes.
It is a food. But it is not true, because our intestine is hygiened where we are inside. But when God will activate the different feeding now, so first thing will enter is the probiotic, and then we go for the mother breast milk, which is the best because it got 50% of it. It is for the body. 50% of it is for the probiotic. That's why in our book, and it is in the 3 books of the Quran and the rest, and in Quran itself, where we are talking about here, there is 3 places that is said that is you have to feed this you have to feed breast milk 2 years. So this 2 years, they found out that is 2 years and 1 day the prebiotic will go out of this formula.
Yes.
So God give us the probiotic while we are while we switch on to the different feeding, and at the same time 2 years to feed this probiotic.
So from the beginning, the atmospheric that the infant was inside the womb of his mother, when he comes to the surface of life, that's the first thing, the ignition, as you said it, the bacteria,
yes,
the probiotic bacteria that gets to his digestive system.
Indeed.
And after that, for 2 years, he's gonna digest his mother's milk, and that's the best thing ever to start with, and will give his immune system a big boost.
To build up the immune system, to build up the immune system, to build up the digestive system,
Okay.
you have to feed 2 years. Now, if we are talking about Europe, United States, they are insisting that is to have a normal breath and breathe, sorry, and feeding breast.
Mhm.
Why? And also we know that is, if we said cesarean, we know that is the child will be having too much difficulties and too much diseases.
Yes.
And the normal breath and normal feeding, he will be in a good health. So this is very normal. We come back again to what do we have? We have 10 billion of cells. We have 100 trillion of a probiotic. So it is 10 times of what we are having from our cell. There is a probiotic. Okay, and how many kind? It is 500 to 1,000 kind. This why 500 to 1,000 kind. It's living. It's working in the whole body,
Okay.
up to the brain cells. Okay, so what is this issue that is God give it to us from the beginning, insisting in our book that is to feed it 2 years, and 2 kg of our weight, and 10 times of our cell. It is a big issue.
It is.
It is a big issue.
It is a very big issue.
But we are just out of thinking of this, and we are running after the food. Where is
because doctor, this is what we know. We know that we have to have good food so we can live good. So you are what you eat. This was the things that we all were raised on. But as you are telling us, the probiotics really, the bacteria makes 80% of the immune system, and this is what you just said, because they are triple, or let's say 80%, because they are the countable of the body cells, and the bacteria in the body are like 80 to 20. So what can we eat? Can we like differentiate between our food? Can we stop eating something so the bacteria would grow? Or how do we really get those bacteria active again if we stop them?
If we are talking about food and a probiotic, so the probiotic, it is an instrument in our body, which is we have to switch it on,
Okay.
to feed it. So that is it is a win-win situation between our probiotic and
Yes.
us. We feed it, it will give us the benefit. This is how we are, the trade between both of us.
Yes.
As what you said, it is 20% should be bad bacteria, and there is 80% should be good bacteria over there, no doubt. Now we are talking about food and our probiotic. Our probiotic is this instrument in charge to digest all this and to rectify the digestive system.
Okay.
So we put all the blame on the food, which is with no doubt, let us select the good food, but
Okay.
no way that is in any nation can they change the way of their eating.
Yes.
Select the good food, okay, but you can't change it. It is true. This is what we eat. So we have to now don't put all the blame on the food, and look after our probiotic, which is in charge to digest this food.
Yes.
So it is a big issue which we just said about.
Indeed.
And it is in charge also for one very big issue, which is anti-aging.
Okay.
There is something called free radicals, which is the cells it has a problem. It's missed one of the elements, which will search for destroy other cells to
get that
element. This is the oxidation, which we are talking about. Antioxidant. Okay, we have to
eat.
Antioxidant.
Yes, we
eat
have
antioxidant.
to drink and eat something special.
This is the issue.
Yes.
The other side, which is the short fatty acid. The short fatty acid, it is rectify the free cells. Okay. So over here we are talking about, and the short fatty acids come because of free radicals come because of the food that is we are eating. So we have a problem for sure. But to rectify it, we need the short fatty acid. So first time, what is short fatty acid? And I search in the Arabic Google. I Google too much. But there is nothing. There is very poor information about it.
Okay.
And it is the big issue. Who is producing the short fatty acid, which is we need it for the anti-aging?
Okay.
It is the probiotic. It is the probiotic making for us good mood. It is the probiotic which is build up our immune system. It is the probiotic which is enhance the absorbing of the benefit of the food from the food, which we are using. You are saying, telling me, let us, you know, they said that is we are eating good food and healthy food. Okay. Very nice. Okay, are you getting benefit of this good food? If there is no good absorbing of the benefit of the food, so how can you get benefit out of it?
This takes me to a question, doctor. You said if we want to have the whole beneficial things or vitamins or minerals of the good food that we are eating, we need to have a healthy digestive system. And by having a healthy digestive system, we have to feed the probiotics. Make them enhance, make them work right. How do we do that?
By feeding. If you Google, you can find the food that can feed the probiotic. There is a lot of sources. And at the same time, there is the source of the probiotic. And let us just talk about the probiotic. The probiotic, it is the bacteria, the good bacteria which is living in our body, which is just we explain.
Yes.
The prebiotic, it is the food for the probiotic. God give us the probiotic one time and 2 years to feed the probiotic. Yes. So the feed is very important. Now, all the scientists, they are talking about the probiotic, but they never ever talk about the prebiotic, which is God given to us for 2 years. So the feeding, it's very, very, very important for 9 years. I'm searching about this, and this is the really big issue. And I used to deal with also cases, a lot of patients, which is they have big problems in the digestive system, like constipation, diarrhea, gases, acidity reflux, and even Crohn's and ulcerative colitis. Okay. When I feed for them the probiotic in a certain way, by a certain product, all what I did is I just cultivate the probiotic.
So
do you believe that is the colon diseases has been gone?
Wow.
I'm talking about
so
IBS.
The prebiotics, that's the prebiotics. You give them prebiotics to feed their beneficial bacteria in their digestive system.
Because the probiotic, it is living with us and it is there. Okay. But all what they need food. Don't listen to anyone said that is the probiotic will die and will be zero. If it will be zero, you will be die. Okay. It can't be zero. But we are losing it every day. In the stool, there is 40% probiotic, 60% other waste. Yes, waste. So we are losing the probiotic every day. We are having antibiotic. We are eating the food which is containing chemicals. Yes. All this stress, all this pollution, all this kills the good bacteria. Okay. So we have to feed our bacteria so it can work. What happened
to
it?
The beneficial bacteria, that is.
Yes, sure, the beneficial bacteria. Yes. But what we are consuming of oil and mainly which everybody is consuming is the sugar. It's feeding the bad bacteria, not feeding the good bacteria. Okay. So every day we are feeding the bad bacteria. We are not feeding the good bacteria. We are killing our good bacteria. Mm-hmm. So that's why now all our children, most of us, even in your studio over here, there is 80% of them suffering from IBS. Yes. Which is they call it nerve colon.
This is what takes me also. we are talking about IBS, but there are, I know, other diseases related to that lack of beneficial bacteria. Beside IBS, you said also there is the cancer, right? Colon cancer. And you also said there are the digestive systems health, like liver, if we're saying kidneys, and all of that. This is related to the beneficial bacteria. If we have lack of prebiotics, then the probiotics in our system are dying and moving away. So we got those diseases, right?
You talk about very, very big issue, which is we are talking about cancer, and every day we are listening to cancer. We are scared of cancer because cancer is really a death disease.
Yes.
Okay. Until this minute, the most important God for this disease is the immune system.
Yes.
God built for us a very strong
Immune system,
but it is weak. So the immune system, 80% of it is built up by the good bacteria.
Yeah.
So if we have good bacteria, we have good immune system. If we have good immune system, even Corona will not do the disaster which is did to the
COVID. Yeah.
Okay.
Yes.
Number one. Number two, you talk about the colon cancer.
Yeah.
Which is the second cancer on earth.
Yes, that's true.
The good bacteria, it build up layer on the
Digestive system.
gut. Okay. On the gut.
Okay.
Because it is colon cancer.
Yes.
So this will protect the colon wall from the bad bacteria to stick on it.
Okay.
So if it doesn't stick on it, so there is no
cancer, no disease,
no cancer,
nothing.
no disease, no leaky gut.
Okay.
Nobody knows about leaky gut. Leaky gut, it is because of this layer is not there, so the bad bacteria will goes inside our blood, our liver, making the fatty liver, making a lot of diseases, and we don't know what's going on. This is what's going on.
So what we are saying in conclusion, Doctor, I know I will call him Doctor because he has so much knowledge, Dr. Khalid. I know that what you're saying, that whatever we want to be healthy, we want to have an anti-aging, we want to feel young and feel happy and feel a good mood. We have to do the right thing about the prebiotics. We have to give our probiotics, our bacteria, the beneficial of the doubt, giving them the thing they should do, that God created them to do. I think this is a big issue. It doesn't really just take 10 to 15 minutes. I know it has a lot of time, but unfortunately, good times always run fast, and we don't have that time in our Good Morning Kuwait. Thank you very much, Dr. Khalid Abdulghani, a researcher in beneficial bacteria. Thank you for being here and telling us about this issue.
Let us just close this with the founder of the probiotic, the founder in 1907. His name is Eli Michkov. You can Google it. Okay. Eli Michkov have a saying that says, he said that says, if you cultivate your probiotic like you are a child, have a feed breast for 2 years, you will live twice of my age, and I am 70. So it's me that says you can live for 140 years. This is, we can close this topics with this according to what we just said. So it is
Mitchell.
Big
Mr.
issue.
Mitchell said.
Thank you so much.
Thank you very much.
I really appreciate it.
Thank you very much. And yes, it is a big issue. As we said it from the beginning, studying and learning and getting the knowledge that we need is really beneficial for us. Who wants to live 140 years? Well, I think someone will. And how about a quick break, then continue Good Morning Kuwait.